the Week. I'm Dara Ó Briain. Joining this week are Ria Lina, Rhys James and Mark Simmons, Angela Barnes, Sean McLoughlin and Alasdair Beckett-King. We start tonight with a round called If This Is the Answer, What is the Question? On the board are 6 categories. Sean, which category would you like?
I will have sport, please.
OK, your topic is sport. The answer is 2.
Is it how many people in this audience are staring at me, amazed that Lionel Messi has been booked for Mock the Week?
Is it, based on this seating plan, what's the maximum amount of gingers allowed on a single team?
Is it how many pubes does Rhys James have?
Not anymore. Hope you enjoyed your dinner.
Is it, what is the sum of how many good decisions Keir Starmer has made plus 2?
Is it how many men does my wife invite round when she wants a threesome?
Is it, how many brothers does Princess Anne wish she has?
Is it, what number will you never see after the film title Marley and Me?
Too soon?
Is it how many faces has Peter Mandelson got?
Is it how many fingers is too many for a prostate examination? You look traumatised then, Dara, sorry.
I know too much.
Is it at what hour do I, a bad boy, start eating after eights?
Is it, in what year did the Virgin Mary start Googling nannies based in Nazareth?
Is it what we're going to have to lower the drinking age to save all the pubs?
Is it how many sex positions do I know?
Is it how many syllables and what the syllables are in Desmond's surname?
What is the maximum number of sneezes you can do in a row before I think you're an attention-seeking bellend?
Is it how many words does Donald Trump read on an autocue before he goes off script?
Is it what's my Uber rating, given I always ask for a go on the gears?
Do you have the correct answer, please?
Yeah.
How many people know what the word wuthering actually means?
Did someone actually win 2 gold medals at the Winter Olympics? Like 2.
That's correct. Thank you very much, Ria Lina. You're very good, yeah. Yes, the question I'm looking for was how many gold medals did Team GB's Matt Weston win at this year's Winter Olympics in Milan Cortina? This news that Weston became the first British athlete in history to win 2 medals in a single Winter Olympics, in the men's skeleton and the mixed team skeleton with Tabitha Stoker.
That's mad, the skeleton.
It's an insane event.
Going down a mountain on a tea tray, I'd rather go down on a gorilla.
Too many Winter Olympic sports are the same. They're all just versions of sledding, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sliding.
It's just sledding, head first, sledding feet first with a bloke on top of you. There's too many Winter Olympic sports where the person doing it could die halfway through and we wouldn't even know. Like, in the skeleton, if a corpse was going round, they could be on their 3rd victory lap and we'd only then...
Do you think they loop around on that course?
Are the dead ones why they called it skeleton?
I love the name. Like, I just read, what is it, Matt Weston wins skeleton gold? What a great headline. You know?
It is. It could be anything.
You found the skeleton gold, adventurer. But the Orcs rubies will not come so easily.
He's either a Winter Olympian or a pirate. They're the 2 people who win skeleton gold.
The headline, Brit takes gold in skeleton, does sound like we're just trying to fill up the British Museum again.
They said he celebrated with 3 slices of margarita pizza. Like, that's the rich tea of pizzas, for a start. Like, if I won a gold medal at the Olympics, I'd be waterboarding myself with Ben and Jerry's and then getting Bonnie Blued by the Danish ice hockey team. That's right. I'll just let you get that image out your head, Scott.
When you're being interviewed by Claire Balding, you wouldn't use the word Bonnie Blue as a verb.
You want to bet?
Didn't we win a gold in snowboarding as well?
Yeah, in the snowboard cross, which is an excellent event because you send one group down first and then you stagger the... Oh, it's just a really good race of a thing, yeah.
The snowboard cross mixed relay
Yes.
Which is way too specific and way too many words to be impressive.
Yeah.
It's like the sort of award that a service station wins. When you're at a service station, you see a sign that says, "We've got officially the most carbon-neutral WH Smiths on the M6 southbound."
We'll never be a winter sport power because of our climate. Like, I went to Canada a couple of winters ago. It was minus 30 degrees when I landed. Minus 30. If it got to minus 30 in this country, do you think the airports would still be open? If it got to minus 30 in this country, the king would go on the news to legalise cannibalism.
All order is over. Just survive. Just survive. We may see you in spring. We may not. Matt, that's not to be credit for what he's done, like whatever, only took this up because he was injured playing other sports. He's one of these people who's generally very good at sports, and he ended up in hospital with a shattered back. And then was noticed because one day the porter was pushing him for the operation and slipped. And he went out the front door of the hospital and down the main street. And he's like, "Ah!" And there were two guys lifting it. They had a pane of glass, and they're like forward and back. Like, and then there's a guy going, "Oh, I've set up my fruit stall for the day." And he went through that. And then there's a washing line, and he went through that as well. And then he's all in ladies' underwear. Oh! How have the curling events been the hotbed of controversy at these Olympics?
Well, there's been lots of controversy about cheating, Dara.
Yes.
But there's always been cheating in curling. It's just usually they sweep it under the carpet really quickly. Thank you.
Oh, it's been so controversial. There's been more double touching at this Olympics than in the Epstein files.
They said it was a lot of fuss over nothing, didn't they, the double touching? They said there's not much a single finger can do. I say you haven't lived.
It's the finger in question. It's the Canadian. Is that a lingering finger? Is that a lingering finger past the line? You can't. You have to release it and not let it go. Like whatever. And the Swedes were furious.
There was swearing, wasn't there?
There was
Presumably
swearing.
they were saying,
Swearing on the ice.
Curling's boring.
I get why they cheated. To get the glory of being an Olympic gold medalist in curling. There's not a person in this room who didn't grow up wanting to be Klaus Florgel when they were older.
What is the actual issue with double touching? Is it because it'll make you go blind?
There is a big cultural difference with the Canadians that maybe we don't realise. My wife is Canadian, so I know this. Like, I remember on our first date, I said to her, "You look $1 million," right? Do you have any idea how weak the Canadian dollar is?
But curling is, to be fair, like, obviously curling is pathetic. We know that. It's a stag do activity at best. OK, curling.
What?
No?
That's a shit stag do.
Well, it's darts. It's no different.
It is darts. It's a pub game. Yeah.
Who's
It's
doing
darts.
darts on their stag do? Never organise a stag do.
It's very tough to be a stripper at that stag do.
I said single touch, not double.
But it is the only Winter Olympic sport with transferable skills because there's a cleaning element to it where you could actually do a job after it. Because they don't get
Why did you
famous, do
point
they?
at me when you're talking about cleaning?
I felt very much directing at me.
Oh, OK, yeah, let the Irishman clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just in the crossfire like a stripper on a stag do, I'm afraid. But like the other Olympics, there's no transferable skills, is there? You know, if you do the luge, what can you do? Just test out MRI machines in future.
It has been an Olympics marked by, and this sounds obvious in a way, people slipping and sliding. There's been a lot of people falling over and doing badly. I mean, the men's figure skating.
Oh, the
Ilya
quad
Malinin. I mean, what a huge surprise because all of the favourites fell, and the winner was the guy who just did a figure of 8 pushing a penguin.
But this guy, I feel for him because he's an American citizen, but his parents are both Russian, so it's not surprising he's getting a bit nervous around ice.
Meanwhile, what's going on here?
Well, I guess it's not just the police who are looking for leads. I really feel I stepped on your toes there. I do apologise, Mark.
That's
Dogs
right.
are usually taken out for a shit, not by a shit.
It's nice to see him wearing trousers for once.
I think what's happened is he's realised that the only way that the British public could hate him more is if he becomes the dog bin man.
I think that dog's looking pretty healthy, given in the last 6 weeks it's probably only been fed shredded documents.
Is he going... These sacrifices to Satan are getting bigger and bigger.
I think his PR team have just gone, you need to look more normal. Just go out and take your dog for a walk. Not like that.
Do you know your rigid dog? That rigid dog you have, bring that rigid dog out for a walk somewhere. That'd be great.
He looks like he hasn't got cash to pay the cabbie and he's gone, is this all right?
Maybe he's just snapped and there's all the paparazzi just take the dog and goes... Bam, 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 bam.
He's holding it the wrong way around.
I can't remember how long it took to train my dog, but it'll come to me.
The thing that upsets me about the whole Mandelson thing, though, really, is that the police searched his house and it took them 2 days. If the police searched my house, it would take 4 minutes. They would just be like, oh, is it under the stairs? He doesn't have stairs. Oh, is it in the garden? He doesn't have a garden. Oh, is it under the mattress? You're not going to believe this.
Has anyone been on the island recently, by the way? Has anyone actually gone out to that island? Does it still operate?
You wondering if you could get a cheap holiday?
No, I just wondering.
This is the stuff Martin Lewis won't tell you.
Surely the flights will be relatively cheap now, and the accommodation be clear, and there's no one there, like whatever. I mean, it must be Jurassic Park. It must have reverted back to nature at this stage. Is it going to turn up on one of those Omaze ads? This incredible island with somebody scrubbing furiously at the back.
It's like how weddings are really cheap if you have them on September the 11th still. It's that sort of... Yeah.
So what, we're talking a 9/11 wedding on Epstein Island?
I want to know what the payment references were. Because he supposedly got sent 75 grand in 3 payments by Epstein. But when you, like, buy a dildo on the internet, it doesn't say dildoshop.com on your bank statement. It says...
How do you know that?
It says, like, Dartmouth Solutions Limited.
Yeah, by the way, furiously upstairs, there's a lawyer typing in Dartmouth Solutions. His financial advisor going, what? We're on the telly.
This is the best press I've ever got in my life.
Oh, like if you buy a dildo now online, what you do is banks will go, you sure this is not a scam? Have you checked the dildo?
Yeah.
Have you looked at the dildo? Who did you buy the dildo from? Like, whatever. Is it definitely a real dildo? Yeah, just stop making me. Stop asking me questions.
Is this dildo for a relative?
Has a dildo been recommended by somebody who contacted you out of the blue? That happens. That's great.
I look at Mandelson now and I just wonder how much more scandal, how much more disgrace can this man be hit with? I mean, what is going to emerge next? Is it going to emerge that Mandelson wrote the finale of Game of Thrones? And then he's got a Nando's black card and he only uses it for water. Is that how things are going to
Be a
get?
picture of him kissing a bat in Wuhan in 2012.
At the end of that round of points, go to Angela, Sean and Alasdair. Join us after the break for more Mock the Week. The next round is called Between the Lines and features Alasdair and Rhys. Would you make your way to the press pit, please? Rhys will deliver a speech in the guise of a leading figure on the world stage, and Alasdair will translate what they really mean. This week, Rhys is Emmanuel Macron.
Oh, ho, ho. Bonjour, je m'appelle Emmanuel Macron. Je suis le président de la République. Je voudrais vous parler.
It's just going to be all in French.
Our countries are so... I've lost confidence in the accent. I'm going back to my one, thank you. Our countries are so close geographically, it is a pleasure to make the trip.
I'm going to do the accents the whole way through. I came by dinghy from Calais to piss off Nigel Farage.
I am so cool, I even wear sunglasses indoors.
I have conjunctivitis.
We will work tirelessly in the defence of Europe. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We will work tirelessly in the defense of Europe 6 hours a day, 4 days a week.
Back home, I have to be on my guard against the rising right.
Mind you, Bridget has a great left hook, too.
I remain very sad about Brexit. The UK has been in the EU since 1973.
It was so long ago, my wife was only in her 40s.
Remember, it was France that lit the flame of liberty for the world.
And then threw it through the window of the nearest car.
I will defend negative stereotypes of the French until my last breath.
Although it will smell of garlic.
European countries all face the same common problems.
Moi.
I want to say that I am very sympathetic to the difficulties Keir Starmer is having. I have an excellent relationship with Trump.
I'm so far up his ass, I can see Keir Starmer's shoes.
Well done to Rhys and Alasdair. So what's going on here?
Has Keir Starmer just won rock, paper, scissors to get all the chairs?
What I'm more worried about is why at this conference is there a headboard with a pair of gold handcuffs on the board?
Dartmouth Solutions Limited.
We also arrange conferences.
Is Starmer saying Britain doesn't need to increase defence spending? Not with these fists.
Let me show you my one-inch punch.
Does Starmer think this is the first dates restaurant and that's Fred?
What is this? Where is this happening? Do we know?
I think this is Munich, where Macron was giving a speech about Europe's need to rearm. And it's very important that that is delivered in a French accent and not a German accent. They went with the French accent. The ideal accent would have been a Geordie accent, because it's statistically the most trustworthy. Like, I regret to inform you all that we are at war with Russia. Didn't panic.
Yesterday, Emmanuel Macron, the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, pictured at the Munich Security Conference recently. Do you know what Macron said during his speech?
I found it pretty harrowing to hear him say that he wants Europe to become a geopolitical power. I was like, are we not already a geopolitical power? That's like if you're getting a driving lesson and the instructor goes, God, one day I hope to pass my test.
The end of that round. The points go to Mark, Rhys and Ria. The next round is called You Win Some, You Lose Some. This game involves Mark and Sean, so if you could make your way to the performance area, please. This round is a stand-up challenge. I launch the wheel of news, and wherever it chooses to stop, one of our performers must step forward and talk about that subject. The winner is whoever I think is the funniest. OK, here we go. Let's have our first topic, please. OK, it's media.
Oh. Everything's changing in the media. Apparently, we're the last generation who are ever going to know what a newspaper is. Apparently, physical newspapers are going to die out in the next 10 years. I think this is a tragedy, because they're the one thing from our time on this earth, the future generations, they're not going to be able to get their heads around. You tell a kid in 30 years what a newspaper was, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? You're telling me there was a 7,000-page document with all the news in it and all the sport, and some of them just had tits in. You go, yeah, that's what we had before the internet. Big sort of Argos catalogue full of news, sport, yes, topless women, but also money advice, Garfield comics, financial news, all this sort of stuff. What was it, like once a month you'd get it? Every day of your life. There was a new one to read every day of your life. What, even on Sunday? On Sunday they were twice as big. No one knows why. No one knows why, but they were there waiting for you on your doorstep in the morning. What, there wasn't like a shop that you went to? This is going to sound crazy. We hired children to bring them to us. I don't know how any of it was legal. We had massive heavy bricks full of tits and images of war, and we summoned the children from their beds. Get up, Bernard. Drag this sack around the neighbourhood. Mr. O'Reilly needs to see a topless woman before 7 o'clock. Or he's not going to drive the school bus.
Thank you very much, John. OK, the lead is with Mark. Let's see what your topic is. Let's spin the wheel. Going out.
I've had a great day today. Went out earlier, found some money in the street, just next to some bloke singing. So my wife hates public displays of affection. Like, one day she wouldn't kiss me in front of people, and I think she ruined our wedding. That's not true. Nah, I don't have a wife. Do I have a girlfriend? No, that's true. And actually asked her, she wants to go out for a meal tomorrow night. She said yes. So now I've got the flat to myself. Recently went to an Italian restaurant, couldn't decide which pizza I wanted, and the guy was like, half and half? I was like, no, I'll pay. Asked the woman where the toilet was, she said straight out the back. I said, I know how to do it. The other day, my grandmother fell asleep in the restaurant. It's OK, because it was Nando's. Did this gig, this guy's phone went off, bit rude. He answered it, just started having a chat during the gig. I was like, right, I'm a professional comedian, I'll deal with this. I said, who is it? He went, it's your mum. And that got laughs in the room, and I thought, actually, it's quite funny. Anyway, turns out he'd nicked my phone. I did this benefit gig, like a charity fundraiser, and Boris Johnson was there, right? And he knew I was a comedian. He asked me the classic question. He said, what's the worst heckle you've ever had? And I said, fuck off, you wanker. I don't get heckled.
Thank you very much, Mark. At the end of the bands go to Sean McLoughlin. Let me come back here. Thank you very much. Join us after the break for more Mock the Week. Our next round is called Picture of the Week. I show the panel a topic and image and ask them to tell me what's happening. So, teams, what's going on here?
6 hard hats, 1 helmet.
This is, it's a workday visit from a local company. I think they're called Dartmouth Solutions.
Very discreet, ring them up, call them. It won't appear in your phone bill. It's very good, like that. They're not a scam.
Is it the village people?
Yeah. This is why you check the WhatsApp. I'm going as a builder.
Gosh, it's nice to see someone who's in the Epstein files actually surrounded by actual minors.
Yes, of course, this is US President Donald Trump with a group of coal miners receiving an award. Somebody gave an award to Donald Trump. This comes at a time when Trump has also reversed environment policy from the Obama era that declared greenhouse gases endangering public health, claiming it was a giant scam. So what award did he get from the Washington Coal Club?
He won the Undisputed Champion of Beautiful Clean Coal Award.
What?
And I cannot believe that award has allowed itself to be demeaned like this.
Right-wing coal miners are baffling to me, you know? I grew up in Durham, where it was all about coal mines and it was all about the unions. Like, when I was a kid, even fairy lights were fully unionised, you know? You remember in the 90s? Because if one of them stopped working... One out, all out. Solidarity.
He's making it out to be a huge thing, but it's just a minor award.
It's just like what you do to get a kid to eat their dinner. It's embarrassing. They're having to make up It's what the brownies and the scouts are all about. I'm sure I've long said that why does that have to stop? You know, I would definitely do my tax return on time if I got a badge. Like, why don't we get badges for adult things? Not adult things. Here's your blowjob badge. I would definitely get it, but where would I sew it on? What would I have to do to be brown now?
Nothing would be sexy.
Sorry, too far.
Nothing is better than a woman in a negligee with loads of badges sewn onto the negligee. This one for hands, this one for face.
You can get a self-esteem badge. How shit are you going to feel if you don't get it?
Who else has been excited to meet Trump recently?
Oh, Liz Truss.
Liz Truss! Look at her little face!
Yeah.
Look at her little face! She's so excited.
Looks like they're about to go out first round on Pointless.
To me, it's like when people post photographs on Facebook with the caption, he has good days and bad days.
We took him for a lovely lunch at that hotel we usually go to. It's really nice.
I've actually done some research about this picture. I saw this picture, and not many people know this, but that woman was the Prime Minister.
It is very weird seeing, like, a small-time British villain meet a big, proper, international villain, you know? It's like Scarface meeting Blakey from Off the Buses.
I've got a question. In America, if 2 immigration agents have a kid, is that an Ice Ice baby?
You're pushing it. You are. At the end of that round, the points go to Mark, Rhys, and Ria. Our next round is connections. I show the panel pictures of 2 well-known figures and ask them to tell me how they might be connected. So, what connects me to international spy James Bond?
Is it that your full name is Dara Ó Briain?
It's a tragedy, really, because 007 is your sperm count, isn't it?
That'll be fine now. House is full. Thank you very much.
Is it that everyone thought in the reboot they'd both be played by a woman?
Out of my cold, dead hands.
Is it sex addiction?
Kill him.
He's got Bond girls. Have you got O'Brien girls? O'Brien girls doesn't sound as glamorous, I've got to say.
No.
The O'Brien girls just sounds like, you know, sort of your sisters. Oh, the O'Brien girls have been up to trouble. They've been tipping the cows again out there. O'Brien girl, it sounds like some girls who went missing sort of 40 years ago. Oh, no! No one heard from the O'Brien girls again.
This town is still haunted by the memory of the O'Brien girl.
Is it that you've both got the licence to kill the vibe? Is it that you both got the licence to kill my career?
Is it that you've both had characters based on you in the Austin Powers films?
Don't even finish that. Don't even extend that.
Sean, I've enjoyed your last ever appearance on Lots of Weeks.
Is it that you've got the licence to kill Sean's career?
Been doing the same job for decades, don't look any older. You're welcome.
That's the nicest of all of them.
Both just really attractive, charismatic people I have a lot of respect for.
Both of you think you're the main guy, but it's sort of the teams around you that make it good.
Is it both of them, despite what people may think, have actually been played by Irish people?
It's OK, well, I'm played by... This is not a persona I have that
He's really Irish.
Yeah, and after the show goes, oh, the thing that Dara's been good to me, I suppose.
Is it that you're wearing the same outfit in these pictures?
I am, although I feel I'm not wearing it as accurately as he is. I've worn tuxedos a lot over the course of my life. Did you have to pick one in which I'm like, for some reason, I'm trying to give a smouldering look, and yet my tie is going, Verdoigen!
His pictures, obviously, is James Bond, and yours would have been hosting, like, mortgage provider of the year.
No, it's not that. It's to do with space.
You both won't shut up about it.
Not even an exciting fact. Nom, 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 nom.
Have you both got, like, a moon named after you?
It's not, but it's very close. It's not a moon, no.
A constellation.
Not a constellation would be
Asteroid.
amazing to have a constellation.
Fine, then, a fucking alien.
We both have an asteroid named after us.
So we could all get flattened by the Dara Ó Briain.
Oh, yeah, no, if it gets bumped out of its path, it will destroy all life on Earth. And for,
You're proud of that,
for about 6 weeks, I'll get a lot of coverage.
So why do you have this?
Yeah.
How did you get this?
Why did they name it after you? Are you a similar size?
No.
Asteroids aren't all that big.
They're bigger than me.
If it wasn't bigger than you and we were worried about it destroying the Earth...
If I was fired from space, I would not destroy the Earth. I would burn up in the atmosphere. I think this would be...
That is true.
Because you're Irish.
Because I'm Irish.
Very close.
Yeah, well, it'd be the Guinness, wouldn't it? Yeah. There's a white head. Why, by the way, independent of this, why has James Bond been in the news recently?
I think he's facing war crime charges.
There's speculation over who the new
As there always is, but Callum Turner is the name of the actor. This is a picture of Callum Turner.
He looks like a Rorschach test.
He does.
Oh, no, it's the guy in front, not the shape behind.
All right, sorry. I was thinking it was weird that my aunt's breasts were behind him.
Do you know, genuinely, because this annoys me, because Callum Turner is already engaged to Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
And now he's potentially going to be James Bond. It's like, how good do you want your life to fucking be, mate? Basically ticking off everyone's dreams. And I genuinely, 2 years ago, auditioned for Johnny English Jr.
The best thing about that is you did it 2 years ago, so you were already in your 30s.
I was 33 years old, Angela. Johnny English's son. Doesn't have a name of his own, Johnny English Jr. That's what I was hoping was going to, you know, mock the week ended. I was like, it's all right, I'm a film star now. Anyway, back here.
At the end of that round, out of sheer pity...
That's what we're ending on, is it?
We're ending everything.
My bleak career.
This is how the show ends. The camera pulls slowly off your face. Pulls out of the studio and into the rest of this lot, L Street lot, like whatever, where it then turns and you can see the filming of Johnny English Jr. It's just, I don't know, James Acaster, I don't know. Yeah, OK, at the end of that round, the points go to Mark, Rhys and Ria. Join us after the break for more Mock the Week. Now we play a game called You Think That's Bad? In a world where everything seems to be going wrong, this is a chance for our performers to compete to outdo each other with tales of woe from their lives. And I decide whose is the worst. Anyone care to start us
I'll
off?
start.
Oh, Angela.
Do you know what I did this week? I accidentally sexted my father-in-law. I was staying in a hotel, it had nice tiles in the bathroom, and he likes that sort of thing, so I sent him a picture, and I didn't realise my reflection was in the mirror.
I mean, that's bad, but did he respond to the sex?
Not yet, still waiting, Brian.
My mother-in-law sent me a weird message the other day. I sent her something innocent, like, what you're up to. She texts back saying she's got nothing on.
You think that's bad? I asked a friend to guess my age, and he said bronze.
You think that's bad? My wife recently said to me the worst words a husband can hear. You're not sorry you did it, you're sorry you got caught. Yeah. I wasn't cheating, I'd wiped a yoghurt lid on the cat.
I mean, that'll get dealt with. I mean, the cat's going to deal with that situation. It is very much a self-cleaning thing, the cat.
Dara was cat.
You think...
No, we're processing this.
You think that's bad, and this isn't as bad. Nowhere near as bad, but you think that's bad. I recently found out the fire brigade no longer come out and rescue cats who were stuck up trees, which is... I had to set the tree on fire.
You think that's bad? I was visiting my friend in my new fur coat, and her husband wiped a yogurt lid on me.
You think that's bad? My mobile phone is so rubbish, a guy on a scooter came past and gave it to me.
You think that's bad? The doctor found a bit of Lego in my bum. I said, is that the weirdest thing you've ever found? It said, it's not the weirdest, but it's definitely up there.
You think that's bad? A doctor once found a £2 coin up my arse, and then we had an argument about who got to keep it. Why should he get to keep it?
It's not his.
Was that,
Exactly.
was that your bottom dollar?
He's always rich. He's always rich. For the rest of the show, the aim is to find one you don't have a joke about.
You think that's bad? I spent 4 hours the other day looking for my Kinder Egg toy. Turns out I'd been eating a baby bell.
You think that's bad? My girlfriend got so annoyed at me using my phone, she threw it across the room. Luckily, I put it on airplane mode.
You think that's bad? I'm so anxious that I tried to watch pornography, but they were doing it in the back of a taxi, and I kept thinking, the meter's still running!
You think that's bad? This guy asked me the other day if I was British, and I said, yeah, I am. And he said, oh, because your face isn't British. I would have loved to tell him to fuck off, but he still had my passport.
You think that's bad? My friend suffered from anxiety, and I told him, if you ever start to panic, take a deep breath. He drowned.
You think that's bad? I saw a bit of packaging earlier that said danger of suffocation, keep away from babies. But I'm not worried, because I don't think a baby could suffocate me. Their hands are too small.
A baby would take you down in seconds, Alasdair. At the end of that round...
Okay, well, can I just point out, don't have anything about baby suffocation by the sounds of it. Where's your part about baby suffocation, Alasdair?
Actually, don't hold your breath.
The points go to Mark, Rhys and Ria. Now we come to scenes we'd like to see. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, I'll read out this week's topics and then we'll see what our panelists can come up with. OK, here we go. The first subject is things you wouldn't hear on a travel show.
So, what can I say about North Korea? Well, if I want my passport back, absolutely nothing.
Of course, this area used to be known for quicksand, but things have changed.
On this week's episode of Great Railway Journeys, we'll be making the 8-hour trip from Manchester to half a mile outside Manchester.
Mumbai. I'm here in Switzerland saying bye to Mum. Bit dark, maybe?
Today, we pay our respects to one of Scotland's greatest female pop stars by visiting one of her favourite destinations. We are going to Honolulu.
Here in the Dead Sea, it is impossible for anything to sink. So I'm really regretting that crafty shit I just had.
Hi, I'm Michael fucking Palin, and this week I'm in fucking Ipswich.
Well, you can tell there's a lion nearby from these warm droppings I've just done in my pants.
On a beach this unspoilt, you know you can go for miles without seeing a single living... Hi, Ramesh.
We've been at the resort for a couple of days now, and my wife just informed me that one of the members of staff keeps checking her out, which is weird, because he knows we're staying all week.
It's time for the British Travel Show Generator. Let's spin the wheel. Now we've got Ed Balls travelling through South Sudan. Or a tandem bicycle. Enjoy!
They're calling it a staycation, but it's actually 6 months for armed robbery.
And the plane descends into Madrid Airport, or as Ryanair call it, Berlin West.
This footage of Britain's coastline really is one of the BBC's best-kept secrets. Not the best, of course.
They say to really enjoy a place, you gotta go off the beaten track. Great, now I'm lost!
Travel, romance, luxury. It's not for you.
I'm here in Kazakhstan to dispel the harmful stereotypes perpetuated about Kazakhstan in Western media. And with me is my wife.
The next topic is unlikely things to hear at the Winter Olympics.
Fucking cold, isn't it?
It's actually slippier than it looks.
And now it's time for the cross-country skiing. Iran, Russia, Syria, all very cross-countries indeed.
Ice Cube was going to perform at the opening ceremony, but due to global warming, here's wet, wet, wet.
Oh, that's very clever from the Russian bobsleigh team, saving space by putting the smallest athlete inside the second smallest athlete, inside the third smallest athlete.
And here at the bobsleigh, the Jamaican team is doing terribly. Everyone's crying. This isn't charming at all.
And his dreams of Olympic gold come to an end with winning Olympic gold. That was a weird way to phrase that. I'm high.
all from the biathlon. Next up, we have the gay-athlon, the straight-athlon, and the anything after a couple of pints-athlon.
Now, I'm not saying the British curling team is middle class, but they do have a Filipino woman doing the sweeping.
And they've dropped their sticks, and now they're fighting, and the blind bobsleigh has descended into anarchy.
Oh, look at that. 2, 3, 4 full flips in the air. I don't think he'll be allowed to drive the air ambulance again.
This is the most nervous I've seen skaters since Dancing on Ice was hosted by Philip Schofield.
Welcome to Milan, home to Prada, Miu Miu, Versace, and other shit names for British children.
After a shaky start for the Italian, just a few days later, he's back. And you know, that's a little bit like Jesus, isn't it?
Oh, I should have bought a coat.
As they come pelting down the slope, I'm reminded that Winter Olympians have 14 words for snow, but only one word for
And if anyone is at home watching the curling and thinking it might be fun to take part yourself, please keep in mind, every single person here is a virgin.
Where do I get my poles from? Dartmouth Solutions Limited.
And of course, beneath the slopes, the ice warriors wait, biding their time, dreaming their deathless dreams in chambers vast beyond a mat. Is that Claire Balding?
Should we just wait till it's sunny? This is fucking shit.
Apologies to all viewers. Apparently that thing in the ice hockey is called a puck.
This is lovely to see. The first ever drag queen to win gold in the bobsleigh.
At the end of that round, the points go to Angela, Sean and Alasdair. That's the end of the show. This week's winners are Ria Lina, Rhys James and Mark Simmons. Commiserations to Angela Barnes, Sean McLoughlin and Alasdair Beckett-King. Thank you for watching. I'm Dara Ó Briain. Good night.